Hello students, welcome back to the online English class. In today's video, we will see the second part of active and passive voice, that is interrogative sentences and imperative sentences. How to change them? First of all, we shall see the interrogative sentences. If an interrogative sentence is being changed into passive voice, it will remain in interrogative form itself. So some students confuse when in the exam interrogative sentence means a question. Interrogative means a question. If a question comes to you in exam for solving from active to passive or vice versa, some students confuse. They think that should we convert it in assertive sentence means in simple sentence, not in question. No, it is not the case. You have to keep the question in the question form only. Just you have to change the voice. And this procedure we are going to learn here, how to change the voice of interrogative sentences, WH as well as verbal questions. Let us see example of one verbal question and one WH question here. Do you like this? Do you like this? See here, this is a verbal question because it is beginning with the verb do, means that is helping verb, and this question is in a simple present tense because do is there, and V1 form of the verb we use after do or did. So what will be its passive form? Is this liked by you? How we have converted this now? If you are able to identify the subject, verb and object in the active sentence, you can convert it into passive very easily. Let us see the subject, verb and object here. Do is the helping verb here, you is the subject, like is the main verb, and this is the object here. So while converting it into passive, we take the subject first, subject we have taken first, and as this is the question, we have to take helping verb first. So here we have taken is, and why not do? Why not do? Because in passive voice, you don't take do, did or does as helping verb. We remove them, and instead of them we use is, am, are. If past tense is there, was, were, depending upon the subject and the tense. So in this sentence, is we have used is this because this is a singular subject, singular pronoun, and this is why we are taking is here. Is this liked? This is V3 form of the verb. By we are taking, and we are taking the subject you at last. And question mark we have to give here, which is most important. If you forgot giving question mark, marks will be deducted because it will not be treated as a question or interrogative sentence. Let us see one another example in which WH question is there. Why did he insult us? Why did he insult us? See here, why is the WH word, did is the helping verb here, he is the subject, insult is the verb with the first form, and us is the object here. Thereafter question mark. Let us see how to change it. This WH word we are keeping as it is, why. Then we are using the helping verb suitable to the tense and the subject. Why were? Were we are using here because we will be the subject here. Here object was us. It became subject in the passive voice. We. Why were we insulted? Here we are using the V3 form of the main verb. We always use V3 form of the main verb in passive. Thereafter by. Thereafter the agent, by him. Here he was the subject. It became the object in the passive. Question mark as it is, and the question remain in the interrogative form itself. Let us see if negative form is there. if negative form of this question is there, why didn't he insult us? How will he change? Why weren't sorry why weren't we insulted by him? This way you can write this question, or you can write in this way also. Why were we not insulted by him? Why weren't we insulted by him, or why were we not insulted by him? In the tenses video, you learnt what are the structures of WH questions. Same structures will be there, just we are changing the form from active to passive. How same structure? You see the not, use of not. Here contracted form we have used. This is why weren't, you can write this is also correct question. And here we are not using the contracted form. This is why not we are using after the subject. This is also correct. Why were we not insulted by him? So sorry, this question was negative. Why didn't he insult us? If such negative question is there, this way its answer will be there. This you have to understand. Now let us see change of questions one by one and according to the formula. First, if the question begins with do or does plus subject plus verb plus object and question mark, answer will be here. Do does represent the present simple present tense, and if simple present tense is there, for active passive voice we use is am are subject plus v3 form of the main verb plus by plus agent. Let us see the example. Does she cook the food? Here does is the helping verb, she is the subject, cook is the main verb, and the food is the object. So object will become the subject, the food will be the subject. If the food is the subject, according to the subject we are taking the helping verb. What should be the helping verb? Is the food is the food cooked, v3 form of the main verb, by her. Is the food cooked by her? So this will be our question for this active voice. Let us see the another example. If this question is in negative form, does she cook the food? Doesn't she cook the food? What will be its passive? Is the food not cooked by her? This is also correct, or you can write isn't the food cooked by her? Both will be correct way. Let us see the questions beginning with is am are. If question begins with is am are, means if a question is in present continuous form, how will we change it? Structure am is are plus subject plus verb with the ing form. Subject plus verb with the ing form plus object plus question mark. Its passive will be am is are plus subject plus being. We are using here being because it is a present continuous tense. In continuous tenses we use this being helping verb. Thereafter verb with the third form, by plus agent plus question mark. Let us see one example. Is Simran learning English? Is the helping verb, Simran is the subject, learning is the verb with the ing form, and English is the object. Let us change it. Is Simran learning English? Is English being learnt by Simran? Is English being learnt by Simran? This is how we have changed it into passive. Now next example, third one. Questions beginning with did means if simple past questions are there, how to change into passive. Did plus subject plus verb plus object, question mark. It will change into was were. Remember that if question is beginning with did, we have to use was were. If question is beginning with do or does, we have to use is mr. Plus subject plus V3 form plus by plus agent. Did she cook the food? Now what will be the subject? The food. So what will be the helping verb according to the subject? Was. Was the food. Food is singular here, and this is why we are using was, not were. Was the food cooked by her? Was the food cooked by her? If the question was negative, didn't she cook the food? What will be the answer? Wasn't the food cooked by her, or was the food not cooked by her? Now let us check the fourth type of the question. If the question begins with was, were and verb with the ing form, means if the question is in past continuous tense, was, were plus subject plus verb with the ing form plus object plus question mark, was, were plus subject plus being, we will use being helping verb here before the V3 form, then V3 form of the main verb, then by plus agent plus question mark. One example we shall see here. Was she cooking the food? Was the food being cooked by her? Was the food being cooked by her? If the question was negative, was she not cooking the food? How will you change it? Was the food not being cooked by her? Not being cooked by her. Now let us see questions beginning with have, has or had. Means if question is in perfect tense, present perfect or past perfect, anyone. Here we are commonly using has, have and had in the formula. But you consider if have, has is there, it will be present perfect question. If had is there, it will be past perfect question. So how to change? Has she cooked the food? Here we have to use has, because has will represent the singular subject and present perfect tense. The food has the food been cooked by her? Has the food been cooked by her? If the form changes, another example we will take here, active voice. Has she served the patients? Has she served the patients? This is another example, because here the patients, the plural object is there. If a plural object is there, it will become subject in the passive voice. How will we write it in the passive? Passive, have the patients been served by her? Have the patients been served by her? Here we have used have because the patients is a plural noun. This is why we have used have, not has. And if had is there, means a past perfect question is there, there will be no problem of using singular or plural helping verb, because only one had helping verb we use for singular subject or plural subject both. Now let us see next example. This was fifth, this was sixth example of modal auxiliary questions. If a question is beginning with modal auxiliary verb, means this is also a verbal question. So how to change it? Modal auxiliary plus subject plus be plus V3 form plus by plus agent plus question mark. Can she cook the food? Here can we have to keep as it is, means the modal verb we have to keep as it is, can. Thereafter the subject, can the food be, you have to use here be cooked. V3 form of the main verb, can the food be cooked by her? Can the food be cooked by her? Here you can change the modal auxiliaries. Must she cook the food? Must the food be cooked by her? Will she cook the food? Will the food be cooked by her? Should she cook the food? Should the food be cooked by her? Structure will be same, only the modal verb will change here, and you have to make its structure like this. Now let us see if WH questions are there. WH questions which begin with what, why, where, when, who, whom, and so on. How to change? What did she buy? Here structure is WH word plus auxiliary verb plus subject plus verb plus object. How to change? WH word plus auxiliary verb plus subject plus V3 form plus by plus agent. In the same way, subject will become object, object will become subject. This structure we have to follow. And WH word will remain WH word, no change. How to change the sentence? We will see. What did she buy? Here the sentence is beginning with the helping verb did. So you know that do, does, and did helping verbs we don't use in passive. And according to the passive structures, instead of did, what we use? Was and were, depending upon the subject. Was and were. So what will we use here? What did she buy? And what was? What was bought by her? What was bought by her? Here you will say where is the subject here? Here in questions beginning with what? So here she is the subject, by is the main verb, did is the helping verb, and what is the object in this question. What will be the answer? Whatever will be the answer of what will be the object of the sentence. What did she buy? She bought a car. She bought a basket. She bought a computer. She bought a shoe. So here, whatever will be the answer of what will be the object of this sentence. So that we have to treat as the object. The word what we have to treat as the object here, and the object will become subject in passive. This is why what will come here, and after what we use was, not were. After what we use was. What was bought by her? Here after the subject we are using the helping verb, bought the V3 form of the main verb, thereafter by, thereafter the object. The subject she became object here. What was bought by her? This will be the question in passive. Now, why did she punish you? What will be its passive voice? Here, she is the subject and you is the object. Object and subject are present. So here this object you will become the subject. And why? This WH question, WH word will remain WH word. Why? Did will become were here. Why were you? Here we are using were because you is the subject now, and to agree with you we have to use were. Why was you is the wrong structure. Why were you punished? Punished by her. Why were you punished by her? Another example of WH word. Why have you bought this ticket? The here auxiliary means helping verb is have. Have is used here because you is the subject. You is the subject. Bought is the main verb, third form. Thereafter this ticket. This ticket. This is the object here. This object will become subject in passive. So how to write? Why? Why? Why have you bought this ticket? Why has this ticket been bought by you? So here, according to the structure of perfect tense question, we are making it perfect tense, and been we are using because we use been in the passive. This been you have to use before the main verb. Why has this ticket? Has we are using here because this ticket is in singular form. It is a singular subject. Why has this ticket been bought by you? You was the subject, it became object in the passive question. Now let us see another question. When will you return the book? You is the subject, return is the main verb, and book is the object here. Here will is the helping verb, and for singular as well as plural subjects we use will only. When will? When will be same here, and the book. The book. When will the book be returned by you? So here will is there, and with will we use be. This be we are using before the V3 form of the main verb. When will the book be returned by you? According to the model auxiliary structure. Why has your father gifted you a computer? If two objects are present in a question, direct as well as indirect. First of all, we shall understand what is direct object and what is indirect. Now you see, why is the WH word has is the helping verb. Your father, this is the subject here, and gifted is the V3 form of main verb. It is main verb gifted. You is the object and a computer is the object. Two objects are there, and which is direct object here? A computer is the direct object here because father, the subject, is doing direct action on computer. Direct action on computer, he is giving the computer to you. So you are the indirect object. He is doing action on you indirectly. He is doing the direct action on the computer. Computer is in the hand of your father and he is gifting you. So you are the indirect object. So these are direct and indirect two objects, you and a computer. You can take any one object as the subject of the passive question. It will be correct. Both sentences we will see here. Why WH word will be same here. Here has is given helping verb in the question. If you are taking you, first we will take you as the subject of passive question. Why have you been gifted a computer by your father? Why have you been gifted a computer by your father? Here this been we are using because this is a present perfect tense. In present perfect and past perfect questions we use been before the V3 form of the main verb. Why have you been gifted a computer by your father? This by your father will come at last. Now let us see another type, means taking the another object, a computer. Why have you been gifted a computer by your father? Why has a computer been gifted to you by your father? Why has a computer been gifted to you by your father? Here you can see a computer we have used as the subject. This is why has we are using here. Been gifted. This passive structure is same. Two preposition we are using here. So whenever you use this indirect object afterwards, that time you have to write this preposition to make the meaning complete. By your father, this by plus agent means by plus object we are taking at last as it is, no problem. Now let us see if a question begins with who. This is somewhat typical, means somewhat different type. If WHO who question is there, how to change it into passive? Who plus verb plus object. This is the structure. Means if a simple present is there, who plus s form or bare form of the main verb comes, v1 form of the main verb comes, because who treats as the who will answer the subject of the question. Who answers the subject of the question, such as who plays cricket? Mahendra plays cricket. Rahul plays cricket. So here Mahendra or Rahul are the subjects of the question. If such question is there, we don't use here do or does with the affirmative, means positive questions, and we directly use the V1 form of the verb. And here if who is there, we use S form. So here if passive structure is there, if past tense is there with who, we use the ed form, v2 form of the main verb. So how to convert such sentences in passive? See the structure. For who we use by whom. We have to remove who, who, and we have to use by whom. Thereafter we have to use helping verb. What will be the helping verb? In present tense, is MR. In past tense, was verb. Who plus helping verb plus object plus V3 form. This V3 form is coming at last. Then question mark. How to change? See who plays cricket, by whom first you have to take, by whom, and now cricket is the object, it will become subject here, by whom. So cricket is becoming subject, cricket is singular, so what we have to use is MR, is, by whom is cricket played, by whom is cricket played. Here played V3 form of the main verb is there, it is coming at last. If any remaining sentence comes, additional sentence in the stadium, it will remain at last only. Who plays cricket in the stadium? By whom is cricket played in the stadium? So this is how you have to convert if a WHO who question is there in simple present. If the question is there in simple past, who invited you? By whom was the subject and you was the object, because you are invited by somebody is inviting you. Suppose Ashok is inviting you, Pratima is inviting you, so here you is the object, and in passive question you is becoming the subject. Now let us see if who plus modal auxiliary is there, who plus modal auxiliary plus verb plus object, by whom plus modal auxiliary plus object plus be plus verb with the third form. How to change? Let us see. Who can break Sachin's record? Here who is the subject of the question. Thereafter can modal auxiliary, can, could, may, might, shall, should, will, would, must, ought to, these all are modals. If any such comes after the WH word, who, how to change? Who can break Sachin's record? Break is the main verb. After modal auxiliary, we use the V1 form in active voice. Who can make Sachin's record is the object here. So how to change? Sachin's record will become the subject here. By whom? By whom? Modal auxiliary as it is after by whom. Can Sachin's record be? Now break was the V1 form of the main verb. Break will become third form. Break, broke, broken. Be broken. By whom can Sachin's record be broken? By whom? By whom we have taken modal. After that object Sachin's record. Thereafter be we are taking here. Thereafter V3 form of the main verb. By whom can Sachin's record be broken? Now let us see who plus helping verb plus if continuous sentence is there, continuous tense structure is there. How to change into passive? Who was playing the chess? Who plus helping verb was plus verb with the ing form plus object and question mark. By plus whom. Instead of who we are using by plus whom plus helping verb plus object plus being plus V3 form of the main verb. Being and V3 form. This will go together. The structure we are taking at last. How to change? By whom? By whom was chess being played? By whom was chess being played? Here was we are taking because chess is singular subject. By whom was chess being played? Now let us see who question having the perfect structure, perfect tense. If has, have or had is there, how to change? Who plus have, has or had plus V3 form of the verb please plus object plus question mark. You know that if perfect tense is there, how to change it into passive? In passive we take been, B-double-E and been plus V3 form of the main verb. So it's a structure by whom have, has or had plus object plus been plus V3 form. Who has done this mischief? See here, who is the subject, has is the helping verb, done is the V3 form of the main verb. This mischief is the object here. So who will become by whom? By whom has this mischief? Has this mischief. Has we are using here not have because this is a singular subject. By whom has this mischief been done? By whom has this mischief been done? Now let us see the questions beginning with whom. W-H-O-M, whom. Whom has the police arrested? If such question is there, whom will become who. W-H-O, who. Who has been arrested by the police. Who has been arrested by the police. Here you have to take whom instead of whom. Thereafter the helping verb. Helping verb we have to take has only, means the singular only. Thereafter this the police. Instead of the police we are taking here been plus V3 form. Thereafter the police will become the object, means by plus agent, that we are taking at last after the passive structure. Who has been arrested by the police? Question mark. Whom have the people elected? Whom have the people elected? By, who has been elected by the people? Who has been elected by the people? So this is how we have seen how to change the sentences in interrogative forms in verbal questions as well as WH questions. Now let us see active to passive of imperative sentences. If imperative sentence is there, you know imperative sentence begins with the main verb and it is having main verb plus object form. Subject is not given. Example, open the window. Here main verb is open and the window is the object. So you is considered as the subject in interrogative sentences. Means you is doing the action. Someone is ordering to you and you, whoever is there, that you person, that person is opening the window or doing any other action which is given in the imperative sentence. How to change? For imperative sentences, we use let in the beginning. Let is a verb. Let plus object plus be plus main verb V3 form. Open the window. Let the window be opened. Let the window be opened. Here let we are using, thereafter the object, the window, thereafter be we have to use, and the V3 form of the main verb. This main verb will go at last. Let the window be opened. Now let us see if the sentence starts with let. In this sentence of a imperative, sometimes a negative sentence comes to you. How? Active. Open the window. Don't open the window. Don't open the window. If negative sentence is there, how to change? You know that in active in passive sentences we don't use this do, does or did. So you use is, am, are instead of them. So how to use here? Is, am, are we will use don't open the window. Here let the window. Here in imperative sentences we don't use is, am, are. We use let plus the object plus not. Let the window not be opened. This structure we use here. Let the window not be opened. If an imperative sentence is beginning with don't, how to use? Let plus the object plus not plus be plus V3 form of the main verb. Here only before be we are using not for negative sentences. Let the window not be opened. If the sentence starts with let itself, because let is a verb. Now if sentence starts with let plus objective case of a noun plus verb, verb comes in the V1 form plus object. Its passive structure let plus object plus be plus V3 form plus by plus agent. Active voice. Let us discuss the matter. How to change it in passive? Let us discuss the matter. Let will remain same. Let the matter is the object. It will become subject here. Let the matter be. We are using here be discussed by us. Let the matter be discussed by us. If the sentence begins with let, this subject will be in objective case itself, us. So that objective case as it is we are taking in the passive also. Let the matter be discussed by us. If the sentence is beginning with let us, its negative will not start with don't. It will start with not. It will have not after the subject. Let us not discuss the matter. Its passive will be let the matter not be discussed by us. Now another example, let him complete the work. Passive structure, let him complete the work. Let the work be completed by him. Let the work be completed by him. So this is how we use passive structure in imperative sentences also. In this video we saw imperative sentences and WH questions plus verbal questions. How to convert them into passive. If you know active to passive, you can convert from passive to active. I have given the relevant means important structures for active passive, and here our active and passive question finishes. Active passive topic finishes. It is time for exercise. I am giving you 15 sentences of different types. These 15 sentences you have to write into your grammar notebook. These above given structures of interrogative sentences and imperative sentences you have to write into your notebook. One example you write for each formula, then you solve this exercise in your notebook. If you have any doubt, you can ask anytime. Pause the video and copy the exercise into your notebook. This was our today's topic. If you have any doubt, you can ask anytime. Take care. Thank you so much.